Hello my friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm working in the big blue one, and it started to get chunky. That's good. So I have filled it up with a few pages, and I have a few more. So I'm putting on the camera so that you can follow and see what I have done. So far I'm kind of like this. Do a little quick flip through so you can see how it looks. Blues and browns and greens, and actually some brighter colors too. I have left a few of the eco-dyed pages undone, so you can use it for writing space or your own decoration. Big pocket there, and a big pocket there, and a little corner pocket here. So you see that I'm on my way. It's not so many pages left to decorate. I have started on a few and just done the background, as you know, and then I started to put in a bit of pockets in them too. So let's see, I did this earlier today, and this one with some sewn clusters or boards with different paper and textile on. So should we use this one maybe today? See if we can should we maybe add a flip? just do kind of a fold out like this, and then we can use this as a little pocket, as this part is a little bit boring. It can be fun with a little bit of colorful things. We can just put that down with a little paper clip and hold it in place later on. Let's put this aside for now while we are working on this one. So let's put something on the inside where we can use it as a top spot so it will hold. Should we maybe do some doodling? Or maybe even we can paint. Add some more realistic flowers maybe. Add some roses. This is just paper that I have put color on my countertop in the kitchen and pressed them down. So it's just color and some squeezing. So that's why they are not so flowery like. Just blending some magenta with some blue so I get it a little bit more bluish in the color, a little bit darker. This is acrylic paint, that's why my watercolor moves around when I put them down. But we will get there anyway. Just need to paint a little bit more. This has a little bit of blue on the back, so it can be used as writing space. This is so easy, so everyone can do these roses. You're just doing something that is called C-stroke. Take a paper so you can see. So a C, and then I'm doing it backwards. So I'm doing a C the other way. Then I'm doing another C and a C backwards, and another C and a C, and just continue like that and do some marks, and you have your rose. And then if you want to, you can kind of just add more color on top of the strokes and leave a bit of white. That way you can really see that it looks like petals. If you're doing it kind of like this, you can't see it the same way. If you maybe just looks like a circle of color. So C strokes is the thing to use. And I'm not doing anything special. I'm just doing some strokes like this and trying to get it to look like a flower. Then I can go back with some other color or some darker color, or maybe some white, and just give it some stronger color. It was a little bit more difficult when I had acrylic paint under this, but it works. And then let's go with some leaves too. try to do this without using so much water. When I use a lot of water on top of the acrylic paint, it's even more difficult to get it to stay in place. So I try to keep it almost as it is right from the pan or the tube, if you use tube colors. So when I paint the other time, next time, time number 2, it will stay better. It's a little bit boring on this edge, so I'm just adding some more blue color. A small amount of water and a lot of paint. Just splashing some water on it to make it move a little bit. And some magenta splatters. Okay, let's try this and then we can continue. So this is dry, and I think I wanted to have a little tab so you know that this can be pulled out. So I went to my stash and find a couple of painted textile pieces that could go nicely as a little green pinkish tab. And this is just watercolor on cotton textile from some old antique bed linen. The pieces that it's not so fun to have. I'm taking off all the antique laces and beautiful decorations, and then I use the textile for other things, paint on it or use it as backgrounds or something like that. but it's still fun to know that it's from the 1800, even if it's pink and red, and green or blue. The feeling is there anyway, the soul of the old textile. And then I found a little quote or some words. Growing kindness and growing roses kind of give me the idea of putting it by the roses. I just need to have a little bit more glue. Tiny bit. But I guess it will stick down when I put glue on the back on this. So I have these pieces of color swatches. And I think that will go there. So let's put this down. I was thinking about putting it on top of the color swatches, but I think it will be seen easier if we put it here. And then put the color swatches on this little boring piece. Can take a little bit more off when we don't need to have a place for the quote. This is just painted on an old book page, and then I have put gold around it, so we have a little shimmer. Perfect to have as a little decoration when you don't know what to actually put down. Okay, let's move a bit of things and take our journal back up. Now we just need to find the page, and I did that right away because I was clever enough to put a clamp on it. Sometimes I surprise myself. Okay. I think we're just going to do like this, and then I will do this as a little tuck spot, so I will glue it down on 3 sides. Take this off so I can see what I'm doing. Keep that down like that. Then when I have ironed it, it will stay down even more. think I'm just going to give the rest of the paper a little splatter. Let's do like that and take another piece of some paper scrap. And make sure we don't splatter color on everything. Like that. And then let's take some more of the magenta. So this kind of goes together a little bit more. And the green. And see if I can blend some blue, that could work. Just waiting a second so it will dry a little bit. Like that. And we have another page down. And I think it was nice with a bit of color in it too. So as long as the tones is going against blue, I'm okay with it. So that was all for tonight. I also have a tutorial made tonight for Junk Journal January. And I did that as a little silent, upspeeded and shorter one. So I could do this one too today. So you can look at that too if you would like to. It's a lot of hearts on it. So have a nice evening, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye from Sweden.